boys and girls, welcome to a very special day where we're going to make Santa's favorite cookie. There's a special ingredient. I won't tell you about it till the very end, but make sure you have all your ingredients lined up and ready to go, and then you can follow along. You ready? Okay, here we go. 1.5 sticks of unsalted butter softened. I already softened mine in the microwave, so it's ready to go right into the mixing bowl. Woo, look at that. Okay, next, 1/2 cup of fine granulated sugar. Now, sugar sometimes comes in a bag. We've got it in one of these canisters, so let's get 1/2 cup measuring, and that's this one. Make sure you check whatever measuring device you're using. Looks like snow, Santa. Look at that.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Did you scrape that off my sleigh?
Shh, I did.
Oh, that's the secret.
No, it's
no?
not the secret ingredient. Okay, so then we sprinkle in the sugar. I'm going to just a little bit tap it down so it starts mixing. Okay, 1/2 cup of dark brown sugar. Now we already opened the bag for that. See how it's a light brown, beautiful color. And get 1/2 cup of this. Dark brown sugar has a different flavor than white sugar, and it adds a nice oomph. I think that's partially why Santa likes these cookies, that extra oomph. Okay.
Santa likes oomph.
Santa likes oomph. Okay. 1 egg. Okay. So we crack it on the side and whee, there it goes. See, this is what it's looking like. Just kind of a mishmash right now, but it'll get nice and solid soon. Okay, a teaspoon of pure vanilla. You want to try to get pure ingredients, not artificial ingredients. So this is pure vanilla, and it smells so good. And you're
Only
gonna...
the best here in the North Pole.
Absolutely. We have to ship it in expensively, but that's okay.
I was going to ask where those eggs came from, because our chickens are way too cold to be
No, our
dropping
chickens
eggs.
can't do that, Santa.
No.
So this is pure vanilla. You want the best ingredients. Then 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. Look at this, it's starting to mush together and mix together. All right, now we need 2 1/4. Well, this is 2 right here. So we'll fill this one up first. You know, this looks like snow too.
Yeah, it does.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Everything looks like snow to me, Santa. I think
It's the time of the year.
I know.
Yeah.
I think so too. And when it's not this time of year, then I miss it. Okay, a little more. We've got a little dent over here.
You're doing a great job.
Thanks, honey.
I'm glad it's you, not me. I'd have a mess from
You
one
get to do the easy part. You eat
I
them.
get to test them.
So I'm going to sprinkle a little bit at a time, so I have a little bit of mixing in between and it doesn't clump as much, okay? So we're going to get the flour a little bit wet. Put a little more. Okay, it's starting to come together. Put the rest of it, and then we still need, what did I say, another 1/4 cup of flour.
You put the flour in a little at a time, do you, Mrs. Claus?
Yes, I do. I feel that it helps in the mixing of this batch. Okay, here's my little tiny 1/4 cup. Okay. I'll sprinkle that in. Okay. a teaspoon of baking soda. Where's my teaspoons? Here we go. Baking soda. Okay, now baking soda has a salty taste and it balances out the sugar, you know, so it's not going to be too sweet, and it helps the cookies rise so they're not super flat. And we're going to do a tablespoon. Okay, don't get confused. Teaspoon, tablespoon. You see how much bigger, right? We're going to use the bigger one now for cornstarch. I know, you can't wait, Santa.
No,
I know.
I'm having a hard time over here.
Well, I'm working as fast as I can.
Boy, thank you.
Okay, so see what I'm doing? You can do this with a knife, but I just grab this just to level off the top. And then I sprinkle this in. That's the cornstarch.
I hope the elves are working as hard making the toys for all the good boys and girls out there as you are making cookies.
I hope they are too. You know, sometimes they sneak off and take a break when they shouldn't.
You gotta watch them.
You do.
You gotta watch
They
them.
can be naughty. Okay, next, a pinch of salt. Again, we need that little tiny bit of salt to balance out the sugar. So I'm just gonna go like that. Oh, it's still not quite mixed. This might take a little while. Let's just scrape this down. So if you're leaving Santa cookies in milk, like a lot of people do, this is the best recipe. Chocolate chip cookies, that's his favorite cookie. You can leave that near the tree and he will be so happy. So next, oh, here comes the fun part, Santa.
Yeah.
3/4 cup of chocolate chips.
Oh, yum.
So,
Let's see, 3/4 cups. That leaves a quarter for me.
that's what you think.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to use this to make it easy.
Little Santa Claus humor.
All right, we're going to do 3/4 cup. Let's see. Okay, it's probably a little more, but that's okay. And we're going to sprinkle that around. Well, we want the low speed. Okay, let's see if we can get this all nice and mixed together on the very lowest speed. I'm going to see if I can hand mix it a little more now. Now that it's more blended. Okay. Now, almost the last ingredient is 1 cup of M&Ms holiday milk chocolate. So we're going to get the M&Ms in there. And here's my cup. I am just going to scoop it this way to make it a little easier. Santa, what are you doing? Are you trying to nip some of this cookie batter? No, not now.
What looks so good?
Here.
Oh,
Here.
oh,
That's
thank
to
you.
hold you over.
That's good.
Okay. Okay. Gotta watch Santa. He likes to sneak the cookie and the cookie batter. All right. Now we're looking a little more festive. Look at this. Well, you know what I'm going to do what some chefs do now, because we're getting down to nitty gritty here. Okay, I am gonna mix it by hand. Okay, this is gonna make it definitely stick together well. See that? It's becoming a big sticky ball with beautiful red and green and chocolate chunks. Now, for the secret ingredient, are you ready? It's love. Right?
Yeah.
Because we want to spread love around Christmas. And hey, what better place than a cookie, which tastes so good. And you know it tastes better when it's baked with love. Right, Santa?
That's absolutely
All
right.
right. That's our secret ingredient. Okay, I think this is ready to put on the baking pan. See, it's finally all stuck together. All right. So we're going to move this over. I'm just going to use, let's see, I don't know how big of a clump. I'm going to try this first. This is probably a good size. It's about, what is that, about an inch, inch and a quarter? And let it be a little high like that because it's going to melt and spread, okay? So, just going to kind of make this into a little ball. Okay, so we're getting there.
When I was a little boy, my mother used to make a cookie that looked like candy canes. So she would put a little bit of red food coloring in the dough.
Oh.
And then take it and twirl it and then make it into a candy cane. It loved it. And then lots of sugar.
That sounds like fun. Did it taste minty?
A little bit, but most of the time it was sugar.
Sugar cookie. Well, Santa needs a little sugar. He needs pep to travel around the world, right?
That's right.
He needs that extra oomph. There we go with the oomph.
It's a long way.
Oh, yes. It's all around the world is a very long way.
Yes, it is.
Isn't that gorgeous? And they're going to taste extra special too once they're baked. What do you think, Santa? I think they turned out great.
I think they're gorgeous. Oh, I can hardly wait.
Okay, so we're going to take them into the oven and I'll show you what they look like later.
Well, Mrs. Claus, while we're waiting, how about if I read a book? 'Twas the night before Christmas. Is everybody ready? Everybody know that? Sit down and cross your legs, and here we go. Ho, 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 ho. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung at the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there came such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wandering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his courses they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer, now Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the courses they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a winkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of 8 little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his sack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was white as the snow. The stump of his pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. Ho, 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 ho. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye, a twist of his head, soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. Oh, toys. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his fingers aside his nose, and gave a nod, up the chimney he rode. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as they drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho!
Okay, boys and girls.
Ho, 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 ho,
Look,
ho.
Santa, your favorite. They are all ready to eat. They're too hot, though. You need to cool them, I would say, for 15-20 minutes. And then if you have a platter, you can put them all on the platter once they're cooled, and then they're ready to eat. I know Santa's eyeing them. He wants to have one right now. I don't know if I should let him have. What do you think, boys and girls? Should we let him have one taste of one cookie? Okay. Okay. So,
Mother, you did a grand job again.
I always do my best. I think what I'm going to do is...
Not a special one there for me?
It's still hot though, so we need to cool this a little more. This is for Santa.
We try?
Yes.
Okay.
Just don't burn yourself.
Ooh. Careful, kids. Ooh, they're flaky.
Still your favorite, Santa?
Mm-hmm.
Yes? Okay.
It's beginning to look a lot
I'm so glad you still like that. And I always enjoy making them for Santa, and I hope you enjoy making the cookies with your family and for your family. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, everybody. Santa wave to everybody.
Bye. See you
Bye.
later. Remember to put some under the tree for me.
That's right.
They are really good. Merry Christmas.